Hey there guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another binder update video similar to the Sword and Shield one I did a little while back. I'm going to do binder updates for all of Team Up through to Cosmic Eclipse, so kind of the second half of the Sun and Moon era. Each set is going to have two binders, one which contains the main set and the extras, and the other is going to contain the reverse holo set, with the exception of Hidden Fates, which all fits into one binder. Obviously I'll leave gaps in the extras as well for what I'm missing. The only stuff I'm not leaving gaps for is the Battle Academy stuff. A lot of the cards in these decks have both a number for the 60 card deck and contain the original set symbol, but because of the fact that not all of them do, I believe the energies are only numbered to the decks, I'm just going to sleeve up the Battle Academy set and put it in its own binder when I get around to opening that. So that is the only thing where I have not left gaps in the set, but I do have it, obviously. So let's get started. Team Up. I'm going to start off. The theme with a lot of these is going to be that the main set is pretty well filled out and then falls apart when we get to the full arts and everything. It's less filled out than the Sword and Shield era because with the Sun and Moon era, we filled out Laura's set first and then I get the secondary stuff. As you know, if you've seen my other videos, we're working on filling out all of the extras and promos for the era first of all. And as you see, this is where the set starts to fall down. Missing a ton of the full arts and alternate arts. Sadly missing the Latios alternate art. That one's gone way up in price now and it does look incredible. It's with the Latios and Latios making a heart with their necks. It's just beautiful. I'm really annoyed with myself I didn't pick it up when it was like $15 because it's now into the hundreds. Also, just missing so many supporters. There were a lot of full art supporters and stuff in this set. I have a few rainbows. You know, none of the golds. I think there's still some gold at the end of the set. But hey, onto the cooler stuff. So, these are the extras for the set. So we have some nice cracked ice foils there. This gap is for the Moltres, which comes in Cosmos foil and has the Team Up logo on it. That one I think was exclusive to Toys R Us. Obviously Toys R Us doesn't exist in the US now anymore, so I haven't been able to pick that one up just yet. I'm going to have to get it off eBay and get it shipped in. One of the reasons I haven't actually got that yet is because it's a lot more expensive and a lot more risky to ship stuff now, just because of how bad the postal service and stuff was, but that should hopefully be improving a bit. Anyway, we have some non-holos here from various decks. Got a nice Cosmos foil Dragonite. And then Pokemon Communication from the Oceania International, Intercontinentals, whatever it's called. I have the Players one and the Staff one. Now obviously I've left space for the top 8 and the Champion, but they're not ones I'm actively going for right now because I think if I'm spending that much money on a card, there are other things I want to be getting first. So I've left gaps for them. You know, maybe I'll get them at some point in the future, although if I do, I probably won't put them in the binder. I'll probably put a note in saying I own it and I haven't graded or something. Then finally we have the Pokemon Communication from the Trainer's Toolkit with that very nice alternate art. Then the Team Up Reverse set. This is a weird one because Lost Thunder and Team Up do actually both fit together in a binder, the reverse sets. It's the only time this happens because reverse sets are now, you know, more than half a binder, but Lost Thunder fills more than half a binder, but Team Up fills just slightly less, so they go together. We're not going to look at Lost Thunder. We'll do another video on the start of the Sun and Moon era at some point, and honestly, Lost Thunder you don't want to look at. It's absolutely woeful how much we've got of that. We're missing so much. Anyway, few reverses here that we're missing. Obviously, in these sets, I do leave gaps for, you know, GXs and stuff. I still try to get an extra copy of those, just so that the sets are in number order, even though it's not a different card. I do still try and keep the numbering so it's all in the right place. Missing a few more there, but overall it's not a ton that I'm missing. Obviously I don't then go and try and get extra copies of full arts or whatever just up to the final number. So the reverses aren't too bad for Team Up. We'll move on to a regular set of Unbroken Bonds. Again, pretty well filled out for most of the main set until we hit the full arts. I think for a lot of the Sun and Moon era, we did just pick up a lot less than we have been for Sword and Shield. We've just, you know, had more money and more access to stuff for Sword and Shield up until they just stopped printing at the start of this year. So a bit more filled out. Again, missing a ton of full art. Some of the sets in the Sun and Moon era I'm a bit more finished on in terms of full art, but these ones, you know, they were lower priority for me. I will get them eventually. I have got a nice amount of trainers from this one though. That's pretty nice. We've got greens, Janine, reds, and Welder. A few rainbows, including the Rainbow Dedenne, which was the highly playable one, and one of the golds. Then moving on to some nice exclusives, we've got some, some non-foils, there's some Cosmos foils. This is the Melmetal with the Unbroken Bonds stamp. That's similar to the Moltres that I said I was missing from the previous set. And then here we've got another Melmetal. We've got regular and staff League Cup Pokegear. We've got the alternate art Pokegear. Welder, I have the regular one. I'm missing the staff Welder. That's one of the few things I still need to pick up. That was a regionals promo. And then the Dedenne with the nice alternate art also. I'm just kind of rushing through these a bit, but we gotta get through this. And then, you know, decently full, the reverse ones on this. Again, got the extra Reshiram Charizard in there, which is nice. I don't actually think I'm missing too many. Couple there. But it's pretty full. We're doing alright. We're doing alright with this one. Another one up here. So that was what, 4 I think total? Not too many. That set's doing pretty well, other than, you know, the full art situation. What we're on to now, this is Unified Minds. I think we've got a decent amount of this one. Again, let's go through it. We've got full, or it's going to be almost full regular set. Don't think I was missing anything exciting from the regular part of the set. Then going into full arts, I have a few more here. I have some of the nice alternate arts as well, but obviously still missing a few. I don't actually have the full art Mewtwo and Mew. That's one of the big ones I still need from this set. A couple of the full art trainers, but there's a lot of full art trainers in this set as well. Rainbow Raichus, Rainbow Redactyl, U-turn board of 8. You can see just by how much space there is, you know, for how many rainbows and stuff in these sets. It got crazy towards the end of the era. Okay, so this, what we got up here, we've got a non-holo Frozlass from decks and stuff. These are non-holo. We've got a Cosmos holo. We've got the full art Jirachi that came in that ridiculous Walmart exclusive box. This here, this missing one, that's the Garchomp with the Unified Minds stamp on it, or the symbol on it. Similar to the Moltres and the Melmetal. Again, similar reason on not having it is I just need to get one shipped in from somewhere outside the US. I think, is that a non-holo Garchomp there? Yeah. We've got a Hooper, Cracked Ice Dragonite, that's from the deck. We've got a couple of different Silvales, regular and staff Cherish Ball, alternate art reset stamp. Very nice on that one. Where am I at on reverses? Let's have a look. Yeah, missing one there on the front page. Missing a couple. This one, there's a few more that we're missing. I think it's just a bit of a larger set. I think we got a bit more unlucky on some of the reverses. We end up with, you know, tons of spares, but still missing a decent chunk. Yeah, a few more missing on this one than on previous ones. But all in all, reverses are not going to be the hard part to fill in for this era. Once I get the extras out of the way, the reverses should be pretty easy to fill in and everything. A couple more missing there. The hard part is going to be all of those full arts and rainbows. It's not going to be difficult to find them. The promos and stuff are going to be the only difficult things to find. The full arts and rainbows, it's just going to be time-consuming and expensive, really. Now on Hidden Fates. So we have a full regular set. Missing a few reverses. I do actually really like these full art trainers. The Jesse and James full art trainer is very nice. I do like that one. So missing a couple there. That's Butterfree and Charmeleon. But there's not actually too many reverses I'm missing, which is good because of how much we've opened. That's Bill. That's not Bill's. That's Erica or Erica's something. Got a nice set of the reverse energy too. Then we move on to yeah, missing quite a bit of this lot. Again, because Laura's set gets filled in first. Laura has quite a lot more than me. She even has the Charizard, which is good. I still don't have the Charizard in here, you'll see in a moment. But I do have a couple of decent ones. So Articuno's a nice one. I have Glaceon, Mewtwo I just pulled a few days ago actually, when we got the the Hidden Fates ETB reprints came out. We got a handful of those, so I just got the Mewtwo. Espeon, I think, is a new one for me too. So much empty space. I have Cynthia, which was really good, because when this first came out, Cynthia was the number 2 card, right behind Charizard, but it's fallen off. Well, it actually hasn't fallen off in price that much, it's just that other stuff has leapfrogged it. Because at the time, when it first came out, I think this was about 50, and Umbreon was maybe 25, but Umbreon's now up to 100. So it kind of just leapfrogged it. Anyway, and I have one of the Golden Stadiums, none of the Tapus. That's a woeful set. That's another one where it's just going to be throwing money at it to finish it. Final set of the era is Cosmic Eclipse. Opened less of this, I think, than some of the other sets. Just because... I'm trying to think of a reason. There was a reason behind it. I think it's because of how soon we got Sword and Shield afterwards. We wanted to focus on Sword and Shield a bit more. Yeah. But again, pretty much full main part of the set up until we hit the full arts and everything. Got our ADP, obviously, very nice one. And then, pretty empty, but I do have the Alt Art Blastoise Piplup, and I have the Alt Art ADP, which is one of the nicer cards in the set. This is really good art. I just love this art. And then, whole page, empty. One full art supporter. Then the nice set of character rares. This is an expensive card now, this character rare Pikachu. I mean, it seems kind of obvious when you think about it. It's a really nice full art Pikachu with like incredible artwork, but I didn't expect it to go up that much. So I have a full set of those. One Lonely Rainbow over there on its own. And then, oh, so this is where my extra starts. So the rainbows and golds go somewhere onto this page. There's so many of them. But I'm actually done with the alternate stuff from this set, so that's nice. We've got a non-foil Swordsbuck, we've got a Cracked Ice Kyogre, non-foil Dusknoir. We have the, what are they even called? Pokemon Club promos. I did a video on those recently. It was months ago. But I have those Pokemon Club promos. That's a Cracked Ice Groudon from the deck. This is a Solgaleo with the Cosmic Eclipse symbol. So this is one that I did end up buying and getting sent to me in the US. Then we have the Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff from that new other big stupid box like the Jirachi one. And they have a non-foil Rosa from a few different decks and pre-release kits. The final binder we're going to look at is Cosmic Eclipse Reverse. This is worse than Hidden Fates. That is because, again, like I said, we didn't get as much of it, but also you're getting a lot of character rares per box. I think you're getting somewhere between 4 and 6 character rares per box, and the character rare takes the reverse holo slot. It might have even been more than that, but because of that, you get a lot less reverse holos when you're opening the set. So, obviously, because of that, going to be missing quite a bit more. But, you know, it's not terrible. It is actually better than Lost Thunder that I did mention. And again, as I said, the reverse holos are not going to be the difficult or expensive part when it comes to filling out the era. It's just going to be annoying to find them all in nice condition. But it's not terrible. I can fill this out once I have all of the extras. So, that's it for today. That is my current state. That's the current state of all of my binders from Team Up through to Cosmic Eclipse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look. I will make, you know, more videos if I make significant additions to any of those. You know, if I fill in any chunks, so if I fill in all of the extras for one set, we'll maybe do a video and go, okay, we now have all of the extras for the set. We'll take a look at it. We'll go through that as it's going. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully you will join me next time for whatever content I have coming up for you guys. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Pokemon content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all!